Planning, oh planning, it's the secret sauce to success. Let me break it down for you in a nutshell. Planning is all about deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who's gonna do it. It's like a roadmap that takes us from where we are to where we want to go. Pretty cool, right? But hold on, there's more. Planning has two important aspects. First, we gotta set aims and objectives for our organization. It's like having a destination in mind. Without it, we're just wandering aimlessly. So let's dream big and set those goals. Now, the second aspect is all about selecting the right course of action to achieve those objectives. It's like choosing the best route to reach our destination. We gotta think strategically, analyze our options, and pick the one that's gonna get us there faster and smoother. So, whether you're running a business, studying for exams, or even planning a party, remember the power of planning. It's the key to turning dreams into reality. So, get out there, set those aims, and chart your course to success. And that's a wrap. Planning, my friends, it's the magic ingredient that makes things happen. So, go ahead, plan your way to greatness.
Planning, it's not just a boring task, it's the backbone of success. Let me tell you why. First, planning provides direction. Imagine a team working in different directions, chaos, right? Planning ensures everyone is on the same page, working towards the same goals efficiently. Second, planning reduces uncertainty. It allows managers to anticipate change, consider its impact, and develop appropriate responses. No more surprises, just smooth sailing. Third, planning eliminates wasteful activities. By coordinating efforts and departments, useless and redundant tasks are eliminated. Efficiency at its finest. Fourth, planning promotes innovation. It's where new ideas are born and transformed into concrete plans. Let your creativity flow. Fifth, planning facilitates decision-making. Targets are set, alternatives are evaluated, and the best option is chosen. No more second-guessing, just confident decisions. Lastly, planning establishes standards for control. It provides the basis for measuring and evaluating performance. Control without planning is like driving blindfolded. So, remember, planning is not just a chore, it's the secret to achieving your goals. Embrace it, and success will follow. Planning, oh planning. It's a crucial part of running any organization, but let's not forget its limitations. Internal limitations, for starters. Planning can sometimes lead to rigidity, stifling individual initiative and creativity. Managers become resistant to change, stuck in a rigid framework. And let's not forget the huge costs and time-consuming nature of planning. It's not a guarantee for success either. Just because a plan worked before doesn't mean it'll work again. And sadly, planning can reduce creativity, as work is done according to predetermined plans, limiting the input from other levels of management. But wait, there's more. External limitations also play a role. Changes in government policies, natural calamities, and shifts in competitor strategies can all throw a wrench in our carefully laid plans. Technological advancements and changes in economic and social conditions can also impact planning effectiveness. So, my friends, while planning is essential, let's not forget its limitations. It's important to be adaptable, open to change, and ready to think outside the box. Because in a dynamic world, flexibility is key. Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about an important aspect of management that Jimmy failed to perform in the case we just discussed. Can you guess what it is? It's the function of planning. Planning involves deciding in advance and forecasting events. But Jimmy, being immature in his work, didn't do any of that. He gave bookings haphazardly, without any consideration for the future. And you know what happened? Confusion and conflicts arose, and the goodwill earned by Kundan Lal started declining. Now, let's talk about two features of planning. Firstly, it helps in setting goals and objectives. By planning, you can define what you want to achieve and how to get there. It provides a clear direction for everyone involved. Secondly, planning helps in reducing uncertainty. By anticipating future events and preparing for them, you can minimize risks and make better decisions. So, remember, planning is a crucial function of management. It sets the foundation for success and prevents chaos. Don't overlook it like Jimmy did. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Ever wondered why some businesses fail while others thrive? Well, let me tell you a little story about Jimmy and Kundan Lal's film studio. You see, Jimmy forgot a crucial step in running a successful business: planning. He never made decisions in advance or forecasted future events. And guess what? It all went downhill from there. Haphazard bookings, confusion, and a tarnished reputation. Planning is all about deciding what needs to be done, how to do it, and who's going to do it. It involves decision-making and forecasting. Kundan Lal knew this, but poor Jimmy didn't. So, let this be a lesson to all aspiring entrepreneurs out there: never underestimate the power of planning. It can make or break your business. Learn from Jimmy's mistakes and plan your way to success. Trust me, it's worth it. Hey everyone! So, I came across this interesting situation that I wanted to share with you. Superfine Rice Limited, a company with the largest market share of 55%, was facing some challenges. Their policy was to sell only for cash, but other companies started selling rice on credit too. And guess what? Superfine Rice Limited didn't adapt to this change in the market. They stuck to their old plans that had worked before, but the environment is not static, right? So, this led to a decline in their sales. And this situation highlights two limitations of planning. First, relying solely on tried and tested plans can backfire when the environment changes. And second, not being open to new strategies can hinder growth. So, the lesson here is to always stay adaptable and open-minded in your planning. Learn from Superfine Rice Limited's experience and keep evolving with the changing times. Stay tuned for more interesting insights.
Ever heard of Superfine Rice Limited? Well, they had a problem. Two problems, actually. Let me break it down for you. First, they were stuck in their old ways. They relied on their past successes and didn't adapt to the changing business environment. Flexibility and adaptability are key in planning. If you're too rigid, you won't be able to tackle new challenges, and that's exactly what happened to Superfine Rice Limited. Their sales took a hit. Second, they failed to anticipate changes in the industry. Other companies started selling rice on credit, and Superfine Rice Limited didn't see it coming. Planning should involve analyzing the external environment to spot potential threats and opportunities. But they missed the mark. And guess what? Their sales suffered again. So the lesson here is simple: be flexible, be adaptable, and always stay one step ahead. Don't let rigidity and an inability to anticipate changes hold you back. Learn from Superfine Rice Limited's mistakes and thrive in the ever-changing business world. Stay sharp, my friends. So you want to know how to set objectives for your organization? Well, let me break it down for you. First things first, your objective needs to be specific and reachable. None of that vague stuff, okay? Next, this objective is for the entire organization, but it's also allocated to each department. That means everyone has a role to play in achieving it. And here's the kicker: it's not just for the big bosses to worry about. Nope, it's important that every single employee understands how their actions contribute to reaching those objectives. Because when we all work together towards a common goal, that's when the magic happens. So, let's get specific, let's get organized, and let's make things happen. Are you with me? Let's do this. Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about something super important when it comes to planning premises. Yeah, I know it sounds fancy, but stick with me, it's actually pretty cool. So when we make plans, we base them on assumptions, and these assumptions are called premises. They're like the foundation of our plans, you know? And here's the thing: all managers involved in planning should be familiar with them. Why? Because our plans are expected to operate and reach their destination based on these premises. Now, there are two types of premises we need to consider. First, we have internal premises. These are things like the cost of products, capital, machinery, and profitability. Basically, it's all about what's happening within our organization. Then we have external premises. These are the things happening outside of our organization that can impact our plans. Think changes in technology, competition, government policies, and all that jazz. So why is this important? Well, understanding our premises helps us make better plans. It allows us to anticipate challenges, adapt to changes, and ultimately increase our chances of success. So, next time you're making plans, remember to think about your premises. They're like the secret sauce that makes your plans rock solid. And hey, who doesn't want that, right? That's it for today's quick lesson. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Stay awesome! Hey everyone! So imagine you're a manager and you've set some objectives for your organization. Now it's time to think about different ways to achieve those objectives. Let's take increasing sales as an example. There are a few alternative courses of action you can consider. First, you could enhance your advertising expenditure to reach more potential customers. Second, you could appoint salesmen for door-to-door sales, getting up close and personal with your target audience. Third, you could offer discounts to attract more customers and encourage repeat purchases. And finally, you could add more product lines to expand your offerings. So remember, when setting objectives, it's important to think about all the different paths you can take to reach your goals. Keep exploring those alternatives and you'll find the best way to achieve success. Good luck, managers!
Management is all about making informed decisions, and one powerful tool they should use is SWOT analysis. It's crucial to evaluate the positive and negative aspects of each proposal to determine their feasibility and consequences. Let's take financial planning as an example. When it comes to investments, there's a risk-return trade-off. The riskier the investment, the higher the potential returns. To evaluate such proposals, we need to dive into detailed calculations of earnings, taxes, and earnings per share. Now, let's shift our focus to production planning. Here, we need to consider the quality and quantity of our product based on market requirements. It's essential to meet customer demands while maintaining high standards. So, remember, by thoroughly analyzing proposals, we can make smarter decisions and achieve our objectives. Stay informed, stay successful. So, you're faced with a decision, huh? Well, let me tell you, this is the moment where it all comes together. It's time to select the best alternative. But how do you do that? Well, first things first, you gotta evaluate your options. Rank them, see which ones fit the future situation the best. This is where the real decision-making happens. You want a plan that's not only feasible but also profitable, with the least negative consequences. Now, here's the thing, not all plans can be analyzed mathematically. Sometimes, you gotta rely on subjectivity, your experience, judgment, and intuition. Trust your gut, my friend. And here's a little secret, sometimes the best course of action isn't just one plan, it's a combination of them. So, go ahead, weigh your options, and choose the most viable alternative. You got this. Implementing the plan, it's all about putting things into action. So, here's the deal, management takes charge and starts organizing and assembling the necessary resources. Picture this, if there's a plan for production, they gather the right number of skilled labor, the required machinery, and the raw materials. It's like building a puzzle, fitting all the pieces together. And why is this important? Well, without proper organization, chaos can take over, and we don't want that, right? So, management steps in, making sure everything is in place, ready to roll. It's all about efficiency and making sure the plan comes to life. So, next time you see a well-oiled production line or a smoothly running operation, remember, it's all thanks to the implementation stage. Stay tuned for more insights, and until then, keep on organizing.
So you've got a plan, huh? That's great! But here's the thing, plans don't always go as planned. Cue dramatic music. That's where follow-up action comes in. It's like being the superhero of your own plan, making sure everything stays on track. Strike a superhero pose. You see, monitoring is key. You gotta keep an eye on those activities, making sure they're happening when they're supposed to. Point to imaginary checklist. But what happens when things go off course? Dramatic pause, immediate action, my friend. You gotta jump in and bring things back on track. Make a bring it on gesture. And sometimes you might even need to make changes to the plan itself. Shrug, hey, flexibility is the name of the game. So remember, follow-up action is all about keeping your plan in check. Give a thumbs up because when it comes to success, you've gotta be the captain of your own ship. Pretend to steer a ship. Now go out there and conquer those plans. Encouraging fist pump. Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about the fascinating concept of the planning process. It's all about making estimates of the future and using them to create efficient plans. But here's the thing, the future is uncertain, right? So we have to make assumptions about what might happen. These assumptions can be based on scientific analysis, models, or even our own intuition and judgment. Now there are different kinds of planning processes. One is based on known conditions where we have a good idea of what to expect. For example, if we're planning a trip, we know the destination and can make plans accordingly. But then there's another kind of planning process that deals with anticipated events. These are events that may or may not happen. Think of it like planning for a rainy day. We don't know for sure if it will rain, but we prepare for it just in case. So whether it's using past experiences or making assumptions about the future, the planning process is all about setting goals and creating strategies to achieve them. It's a dynamic and ever-changing process that requires both analysis and intuition. Remember, the future may be uncertain, but with the right planning process, we can navigate it with confidence. Stay curious and keep planning, my friends. Forecasting is a crucial concept in planning. It helps us make estimations about the future so we can plan effectively. But since the future is uncertain, we rely on scientific analyses, models, and even our intuition. There are different methods for forecasting, like qualitative forecasting, which involves expert opinions and market research. Time series analysis looks at historical data to identify patterns, while causal models consider cause and effect relationships. We also have simulation models, scenario planning, trend analysis, and mathematical models. And let's not forget about seasonal adjustment and leading indicators. Organizations use a combination of these methods to enhance the accuracy of predictions. So whether you're planning for your business or personal life, forecasting can help you achieve your objectives. Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about a fascinating case study in management. In this case, we have Agile Limited, a well-known automobile manufacturing company in India. They have set a goal to increase the sale of their sedan cars by 20% in the next quarter. So how are they planning to achieve this? Let's dive in. The marketing team at Agile Limited is considering the impact of government policies towards diesel vehicles and the level of competition in the market. They explore various options like offering more discounts to dealers and customers, providing customer-friendly finance options, lucky draws on test drives, increasing advertising, and offering free accessories on car purchases. After a thorough analysis, Agile Limited decides to pursue the option of offering more discounts to dealers and customers. They determine different discount packages and communicate them to their product dealers. To make prospective consumers aware of these new benefits, they create advertisements through various print and electronic media sources. Throughout this process, the market analysts at Agile Limited keep a close watch on the revenue from sedan cars to study the effect of their new initiatives. They want to understand how these promotions are impacting their sales. So in this case, the function of management we see is the process of planning and implementing strategies to boost sales. It involves analyzing options, making decisions, communicating with stakeholders, and monitoring the outcomes. And that's it for today's management case study. I hope you found it interesting and insightful. Remember, effective management is crucial for achieving business goals. Stay tuned for more exciting content. See you next time.
Ever wondered how companies achieve their goals? Well, it all starts with a crucial function of management called planning. In this case, our company aims to increase sedan car sales by 20% in the next quarter. So, let's dive into the steps involved in the planning process. First, we establish clear goals, like our target sales increase. Then, we analyze the environment, considering factors like government policies and competition. Next, we generate options, exploring discounts, finance options, and more. After analyzing each option's viability, we select the best one, offering more discounts to dealers and customers. To implement this plan, we develop discount packages and communicate them to our dealers. We also spread the word through advertisements in print and electronic media. But our job doesn't end there. We constantly monitor and control the outcomes, keeping a close eye on sedan car revenue. So, that's how planning plays a crucial role in achieving our goals. Stay tuned for more management insights. Ever wondered how companies achieve their goals? Well, it all starts with a crucial function of management called planning. In this case, our company aims to increase sedan car sales by 20% in the next quarter. So, let's dive into the steps involved in the planning process. First, we establish clear goals, like our target sales increase. Then, we analyze the environment, considering factors like government policies and competition. Next, we generate options, exploring discounts, finance options, and more. After analyzing each option's viability, we select the best one, offering more discounts to dealers and customers. To implement this plan, we develop discount packages and communicate them to our dealers. We also spread the word through advertisements in print and electronic media. But our job doesn't end there. We constantly monitor and control the outcomes, keeping a close eye on sedan car revenue. So, that's how planning plays a crucial role in achieving our goals. Stay tuned for more management insights. Ever wondered how organizations plan for different situations? Well, let me break it down for you. There are 3 types of plans: single-use plans, standing plans, and psychological plans. Single-use plans are like one-time projects or events, designed to achieve a specific goal within a limited time frame. Think marketing plans for new product launches or budgets for special events. Standing plans, on the other hand, are ongoing and repetitive, used for routine activities. They provide guidance for actions that happen regularly, like policies, procedures, and rules. And finally, we have psychological plans. While not a standard category, they focus on understanding and managing the mental and emotional aspects of individuals or groups to achieve goals. This includes strategies for employee motivation, team-building exercises, and communication plans. So, next time you see a project in action, remember the different types of plans that make it all happen. Stay organized, stay focused, and keep achieving those goals.
Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about something super important in the world of business and projects: programs. Now, a program is like a master plan that covers every aspect of a project. It's a combination of different types of plans all rolled into one. First off, programs are single-use plans, meaning they're specifically designed for a particular project. They contain detailed statements about the project, outlining objectives, policies, procedures, rules, tasks, and even the resources needed to make it happen. But why are programs so crucial? Well, they ensure systematic workings in an organization. They help keep everything on track and make sure everyone knows what needs to be done. Let me give you a few examples to make it clearer. Imagine you're a company planning to introduce a new product in the market. That would require a program to outline all the steps and resources needed for a successful launch. Or let's say you're a TV manufacturer aiming to produce 500 sets in January 2022. Again, a program would be necessary to map out the entire production process. And finally, let's imagine you're a company planning to start a new plant in Japan. You guessed it, a program would be essential to plan and execute this expansion. So remember, programs are like the ultimate roadmap for projects. They bring together objectives, policies, methods, procedures, rules, and budget, ensuring everything runs smoothly. And that's why they're so important in the world of business. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Budgeting, it's like having a financial roadmap for your project. World Map Money Bag. First, it's a single-use plan, meaning it's designed for a specific period of time. Alarm clock. Second, it's a statement of expected results. It helps you set goals and targets. Direct hit. Third, it's all about controlling expenses. Money with Wings budgets help you stay on track and avoid overspending. And finally, budgets are expressed in numerical terms for a specific future period. Bar chart. Let me give you some examples. Imagine producing 1,000 running meters of cloth next month. Thread or investing 50 crores in research and development for a new project over the next 3 years. Light bulb, and how about selling 200 units at 50 rupees per unit in July 2021? Package. Budgeting is all about planning, managing, and achieving your financial goals. So, start budgeting and take control of your project's finances. Flexed biceps briefcase. Remember, it's not just about the numbers, it's about making your project a success. Glowing star briefcase. Hashtag budgeting, hashtag financial planning, hashtag project management, hashtag success.
Policies, they're like the secret sauce that brings order and consistency to decision-making in organizations. They're the guiding light for managers like me, helping us navigate through the complexities of running a business. Picture this, selling goods on cash basis only. It's a policy that ensures financial stability and reduces the risk of bad debts. Smart move, right? And how about reserving some posts for women in the organization? It's not just about equality, it's about diversity and creating an inclusive work environment. But wait, there's more. Recycling waste, because hey, we care about the planet too. It's a policy that shows our commitment to sustainability and being responsible corporate citizens. And last but not least, hiring only university-trained engineers. It's all about raising the bar, ensuring we have the best minds on board to drive innovation and excellence. So you see, policies are like the backbone of an organization, providing direction and flexibility to achieve our goals. They're not just rules, they're the building blocks of success.
Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about something that might sound a little boring, but trust me, it's super important: procedures. Now, procedures are like the step-by-step plans that help us carry out our work or activities. They show us what needs to be done and in what order. Think of them as our guides to action. Now, here are a few features of procedures that you should know. First, they are more rigid than policies, meaning they're not as flexible. Second, they are displayed in chronological order, so it's easy to follow along. Third, procedures are usually related to routine activities, the things we do regularly. And finally, they are mainly linked with middle-level and lower-level activities. Let me give you some examples to make it clearer. Imagine you're a company hiring new employees. The process you follow, from screening resumes to conducting interviews, that's a procedure. Or let's say you're in charge of production. The exact manner in which you carry out the production activities, that's another procedure. And lastly, think about marketing. The steps you take to promote your product through your own efforts, that's also a procedure. So, next time you hear the word procedure, don't let it scare you. Remember, it's just a fancy way of saying step-by-step plan. And having procedures in place helps us stay organized and get things done efficiently. That's it for today's quick lesson. I hope you found it helpful. Stay tuned for more interesting topics. See you next time.
Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about something that can make our lives easier and more efficient: methods. Raising hands. Methods are like standardized ways of doing things. They help us complete tasks in the best possible manner, saving time and money. Money bag. One awesome thing about methods is that they're flexible. We can choose the best way to do a task based on our needs and resources. It's all about finding that sweet spot. Directed. Using the right method can also increase the usefulness of procedures. It's like unlocking the full potential of what we're doing. Flexed biceps. But that's not all. Methods can reduce fatigue, increase productivity, and even lower costs. Who doesn't want that, right? Grinning face with smiling eyes. And here's a cool tip. We can improve methods by studying motion and eliminating waste. It's all about finding those little inefficiencies and making things even better. Recycling symbol. Let me give you some examples. Organizations use different methods to train their employees, like apprenticeship or vestibule training. It's all about finding what works best for each situation. Books? Methods are also used for things like valuing stock or fixed assets, even in creating powerful PowerPoint presentations to train workers. It's all about finding the most effective way to get the job done. Briefcase. So whether it's on the job or off the job training, methods are the key to success. They make our lives easier, increase productivity, and help us achieve our goals. Let's embrace the power of methods and make things happen. Collision. Remember, it's all about finding the right method and unlocking our full potential. Stay awesome, my friends. Sparkles. Hey everyone. Today, I want to talk about rules. You know, those specific statements that tell us what we should and shouldn't do in certain situations. They may seem rigid, but they actually play a crucial role in maintaining discipline in organizations. Rules are like the simplest and most specific standing plans. They help us remember important points while performing tasks or work. Take, for example, no smoking in the office premises. It's a rule that ensures a healthy and safe environment for everyone. Or how about no credit to be allowed to customers? This rule helps businesses maintain financial stability and avoid unnecessary risks. And let's not forget about the rule that says minimum of 20,000 rupees balance to be maintained every time in the cash box. It ensures that there's always enough cash available for daily operations. Sometimes rules come with penalties, like the one that states penalty of 500 rupees per day for not wearing caps, gloves, and apron inside the factory. It's a reminder to prioritize safety in the workplace. And in administration, rules are applicable everywhere. Outside visitors are not allowed in any floor of the office. This helps protect sensitive information and maintain a secure environment. Lastly, office phone must not be used for personal purposes. This rule ensures that communication channels are used efficiently and professionally. Remember, violating rules often leads to disciplinary action. So let's respect and follow the rules to create a harmonious and productive environment. That's it for today's talk on rules. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next one. Objectives, they're the driving force behind every organization's success. They're like the North Star, guiding us towards our desired future. And let me tell you, they're more than just fancy words on a piece of paper. Objectives are the foundation of our plans, keeping us focused and united in our direction. They're not just about short-term gains, but also about long-term vision. And here's the thing, objectives need to be specific and measurable. We're talking numbers, folks. Like increasing sales by 10% or getting a 20% return on investment. It's all about results, baby. And let's not forget about quality. We aim to reduce rejects from 5% to 2%. That's the kind of excellence we strive for. And last but not least, we're going big. We're aiming to capture 20% of the market share by next year. So let's set those objectives high and watch our organization soar to new heights. Together, we can achieve anything. Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about setting objectives. You know, objectives are written best if they are SMART. Let me break it down for you. First, they need to be specific. That means indicating the target population for the services. Who are we trying to help? Next, they should be measurable. We need to know how many people we want to reach. Numbers matter. Third, objectives should be area-specific. This means indicating the geographic location of the target population or community. Where are we focusing our efforts? Moving on, they need to be realistic. We have to consider existing resources and make sure we have the support of the people we're trying to help. It's all about being practical. Lastly, objectives should be time-bound. We need to set a time frame for when we want to achieve our goals. Time is of the essence. So remember, when setting objectives, make them SMART. Be specific, measurable, area-specific, realistic, and time-bound.
Hey everyone! Today, I want to talk about something that's crucial for any organization's success: strategy. Now, strategy is all about preparing for different situations, threats, and opportunities. It's like a plan that helps us navigate through the business world. There are two types of strategies: internal and external. Internal strategies are the ones we create within our organization to tackle challenges. On the other hand, external strategies are designed to respond to our competitors' moves. Both are equally important in staying ahead of the game. Now, let's look at some key features of strategy. Firstly, it's a directional plan that guides us towards our goals. Secondly, it's applicable in exceptional circumstances when we need to make important decisions. Thirdly, strategy is market-oriented, meaning it focuses on understanding our customers and competitors. One interesting feature of strategy is that it involves modifying our methods, approaches, and techniques to make the most of our resources. It's all about finding innovative ways to achieve our objectives. Let me give you some examples to make it clearer. Think about how companies select the media for their advertisements or the channels for their distribution. These are strategic decisions that can make or break a business. Sometimes, strategy is about meeting technical challenges posed by other companies. For instance, Flipkart introduced the cash-on-delivery facility to address people's fears about shopping online. It was a game changer. Lastly, strategy can also be used to enhance the learning process. Schools, for example, may decide to use audiovisual aids to make education more engaging and effective. So, remember, strategy is the secret sauce that helps organizations thrive. It's all about planning, adapting, and staying ahead of the competition. Stay strategic, my friends. Hey everyone! So, I recently came across this amazing soap manufacturing company called Lakshmi Chemicals Limited. They have this incredible goal of increasing their market share from 30% to 55% in the long run. And guess what? They have a plan to make it happen. They did some research and found out that people are really into herbal and organic products these days. So, they decided to diversify into a whole new variety of soaps with natural ingredients like jasmine, rose, lavender, mogra, lemongrass, green apple, strawberry, and more. How cool is that? But here's the best part, their unique selling proposition is all about promoting eco-friendly living in our contemporary lifestyle. They want to make a difference and help us all live a more sustainable life. And they're putting their money where their mouth is, allocating a whopping 30 rupees crores to achieve this objective. Now, here's where the management comes in. One of the functions that will help Lakshmi Chemicals Limited acquire a dominant position in the market is, drumroll please, marketing. Yep, they need to get the word out there about their amazing eco-friendly soaps and convince people to give them a try. So, let's support Lakshmi Chemicals Limited in their mission to make the world a cleaner and greener place. Check out their new range of soaps and join the eco-friendly revolution. Remember, every small step counts. Together, we can make a big difference. Let's go green with Lakshmi Chemicals Limited. End with a smile and a thumbs up. Hashtag Lakshmi Chemicals Ltd. Hashtag eco-friendly living. Hashtag go green. Hashtag soap revolution.
Hey everyone! Did you know that marketing is the key to increasing a company's market share and diversifying its product line? Chart increasing herb. Take this soap company for example. They're using market research to identify a growing trend in herbal and organic products. Seedling soap, and guess what? They're creating new varieties of soaps with natural ingredients like jasmine, rose, lavender, and more. Cherry blossom lemon. But it doesn't stop there. They've got a unique selling proposition, promoting eco-friendly living and a contemporary lifestyle. Globes showing Europe, Africa sparkles, they're all about standing out from the competition and attracting a larger market share. Rocket. So marketing is all about identifying customer needs, developing appealing products, and promoting them effectively. It's like a secret weapon for businesses to achieve their goals. Flexed biceps. Remember, marketing is more than just ads and promotions. It's about understanding what customers want and giving it to them. So next time you see a cool new soap on the shelf, you'll know it's all thanks to marketing. Winking face sparkles. Hashtag marketing, hashtag business, hashtag soap, hashtag natural products, hashtag market share, hashtag diversify, hashtag customers, hashtag TikTok.
Two years ago, I completed my degree in food technology. I worked for a company that made chutneys and pickles, but I wasn't happy there. So, I decided to start my own organic food processing unit. I set objectives and targets, and made an action plan to achieve them. One of my goals was to earn a 10% profit in the first year. I decided to buy raw materials on credit from organic farmers. I also plan to market my products through my own outlets. I hired Mohan as the production manager, who determined how our production activities would be carried out. He even prepared a statement showing the number of workers we would need throughout the year. I shared my sales targets with Mohan for the upcoming quarter. And to ensure safety, we announced a penalty of 100 rupees per day for not wearing caps, gloves, and aprons. It's been an exciting journey so far, and I can't wait to see where it takes me next. Ever wondered how businesses achieve their goals? It's all about strategic planning. Setting objectives and targets, formulating action plans, that's how you create a roadmap for success. But wait, there's more. Operational plans keep things running smoothly day to day. Like deciding how to purchase raw materials, ensuring efficiency in every process. And of course, we can't forget about the money. Financial plans help manage finances and achieve those profit goals. But what about marketing? The art of promoting and selling products. Following specific steps and strategies is key. And let's not overlook production plans. Planning the manufacturing process, ensuring everything is done just right. But what about the people behind it all? Human resource plans take care of that. Planning for the workforce needs, ensuring the right people are in the right place. And last but not least, safety and compliance plans. Rules and regulations to keep everyone safe. So, next time you see a successful business, remember, it's all thanks to these plans working together. Strategic, operational, financial, marketing, production, human resource, and safety and compliance plans. They're the secret sauce to success.